Hi, everyone. So today we're going to talk about our last two continents. We've done five, got two left. Five and two is how many? Do you remember? Seven. Remember I told you there's 7 continents? So here is our map of Australia. And then at the very bottom is Antarctica down here. So here's Australia and Antarctica. That's what we're going to talk about today. People don't live in Antarctica, so that's why I think they put this one with Australia. There's not as much to hear about. So if you look on a map, you will see that Australia is a large island. Not only is it a large island, but it is also a country and a continent. Every year on April 25th, Anzac Day is held there. This special day is a national day of remembrance. On this day, people remember all soldiers from Australia and the country of New Zealand. It is a day of saying thank you. So remember, we have our Veterans Day where we honor soldiers. And then in the United Kingdom, they had Remembrance Day. And then here in Australia, they have their day as well, the Anzac Day. What's the name of the island and the country and continent that we're talking about right now? Do you say Australia? That's correct. Far out in the desert lands of Australia, there is a large sandstone rock called Uluru Rock. The Aboriginal people of Australia gave the rock its name. For the Aboriginal people, the rock has special meaning. They believe that it connects them to their ancestors. So the Aboriginal people are like the Native Americans. They're the people that originally lived here in Australia. So people who live in Australia are called Australians. The very first people that lived in Australia are called the Aboriginal people. So on Australia, there is a large desert area in the middle of Australia known as the Outback. This is where the Aboriginal people live and where the Uluru Rock is located. So remember we talked about ancestors before, or family members who lived long ago. So why did they say the Uluru Rock was special to them? Because it connects them to their ancestors, to the people that lived long ago. Kangaroos live in Australia. They are expert hoppers. Kangaroos can hop about at great speeds. In fact, if they want to walk, they must use their tails for balance. Mother kangaroos carry their young babies called joeys in a special pouch. You see the joey in the picture? So a pouch is like a pocket, and that's where you can find their babies. Kangaroos carry their young in their pouches until the babies are old enough to take care of themselves. They start off really tiny, and when they get too big and they can take care of themselves, they have to go. Koalas live in the forest in Australia. They will only eat eucalyptus leaves. They hardly ever drink water. They get everything they need from the eucalyptus leaves. Just like kangaroos, koalas have special pouches for their young. This baby's not in the pouch, though. It's big enough that it gets to ride on mommy's back. So eucalyptus leaves are tough, round, kind of a gray-green leaf that grows on Australian trees. So what are 2 animals you might find in Australia? Do you say a kangaroo and a koala bear? What special feature do both kangaroos and koala bears have? They have a pouch to keep their baby in. What do you think would happen to koalas if there was no more eucalyptus trees? Yeah, that's sad they would not live because they need them to live by. On to Antarctica. Antarctica is the end of our journey. Antarctica is the coldest and the windiest continent of all. Because of that, not many people live there. Scientists and explorers go there to investigate this frozen land. Sometimes tourists go there too. Doesn't look like a place you'd want to live for a long time though, does it? So most of the people who go to Antarctica are scientists. What do you think a scientist might do there? Did you say study things like animals and maybe the environment around them? See if there's any plants or rocks or the weather's like. So how do you think it would feel to live in a place where it's always freezing cold? Probably not much fun, huh? Let's see what we can find there. Penguins are birds that live in Antarctica. Penguins do have feathers. Their feathers are shorter than most other bird feathers. Although penguins cannot fly, they are expert swimmers. Both mom and dad penguins care for their young. At the bottom, those little things are called krill. Krill are shrimp-like creatures that live in the waters of Antarctica. They are the main food for the whales, the penguins, the seabirds, and the sharks that live there too. Takes a lot of krill to feed those animals though, because those are little. So what's the name of the bird that lives in Antarctica? Yes, the penguin. Which one would you rather live on, Australia or Antarctica? Yes, Australia, me too. Let's see if we can remember where these animals live. Do you remember number one, where the koala lives? Yep, Australia. And number two, the spider monkey. Do you remember where the spider monkey lives? Let's see if I can find the answers. I don't know if I remember. The spider monkey was in Mexico, right? Or South America? Number three, how about where was the elephant? That was in Africa. And number four, the quetzal. That was in South America, right? Number five, the hedgehog. Well, you guys probably have better memories than me. The hedgehog was on people's yards, and that was in Europe, right? And then the penguins, that was an easy one because we just talked about them, Antarctica. Lions, Africa. The bald eagle, that's North America. The tapir, I'm pretty sure that was Asia, right? And then the moose, that was North America. The panda bear, Asia. And the krill, Antarctica. Awesome, guys. Hope we got those right. Ooh, test our memory. I bet some of you did a better job than I did. All right, go finish up your passports. I hope you enjoyed our journey. I will see you again soon to talk about something else we're going to do. Bye.